Hey guys, it's Jen with Vacay Insider. I want to take you along with us as we go to Toronto for 3 days and show you everything we did. We took the 5 a.m. flight from St. John's and it's perfect because it lands at 7 a.m. in Toronto, which gives you the full day. We went right to our hotel and dropped our bags. We're staying at the Chelsea Hotel on Gerrard Street and it's the perfect location. We wasted no time before heading to our first activity, which was the CN Tower. We got here around 10:30 in the morning and we had already pre-purchased our tickets, so it was easy just to scan and head on in. There's lots of stuff to do here at the CN Tower before you head to the elevators, a full section of history on how the tower was built, and a little gift shop before you head to the elevators. Now this is probably the coolest part. The elevators take you up to the observation deck. It takes about 58 seconds and it's 22 kilometers an hour. And once you get to the top, you get full 360 views of all of Toronto. It's pretty amazing. This is the first observation deck. You can go higher to the Sky Pod, which requires a second ticket. So you can either buy that ahead of time or you can buy it once you're there. There is a desk. Lots of options to have little snacks and drinks while you're up here, and you can take some time just to walk around. And don't forget the iconic glass floor. If you guys get a chance, come and stand on this glass floor, and don't worry, it's said to hold up to 5 hippos, so you will not fall through to the bottom, and it is definitely worth walking on. So take your time up here, enjoy. We walked around, just looked out the windows. We probably took a couple loops around and just enjoyed ourselves before leaving here and heading on to our next activity. Our next stop was the Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. It's the perfect activity to do next because it's located at the base of the CN Tower, so they're really nearby. Again, we already had our tickets ready to go. We just scanned and entered. This is a great activity if you have families. There is a lot of fun interactive things to do for the kids here and even for couples. One of the best parts of the aquarium is this moving tunnel. You get to stand on a little platform and it carries you through the tunnel. You get to see sharks and turtles and all kinds of fish. Other exhibits that we really enjoyed were the stingrays. They're really fun to watch, and also the jellyfish. Day 2, we started off with a tour of the Scotiabank Arena. Again, this is not very far from the CN Tower and the aquarium, so if you're staying nearby like we were at the Chelsea, it's an easy Uber ride over. We already had our electronic tickets here and we walked right in. It was such an easy process. The building at this time when they do the tours is completely empty, so you have the entire place to yourself. It's led by a tour guide and we had a small group of about 15 to 20 people. She took us over the entire building. We got to see the Raptors court. The Raptors were playing that night, so we got to see everything getting ready for the game. You get to go right down courtside and stand on the court. It's absolutely such a cool experience to be able to see it from that perspective. The tour takes you all over the Scotiabank Arena and even up to the highest point where the broadcast center is, featuring one of the most famous quotes from hockey, "Hello Canada and Newfoundland" by Foster Hewitt. And for those of you who don't know, he said that because Newfoundland was not part of Canada at that point. And from there, we got to go into the Leaf section of the Scotiabank Arena. They were not playing that night, so we got to go into their change room. They had some of their equipment out, and we spent probably about 15 to 20 minutes here taking videos, asking questions. We were able to see some of the alumni and different memorabilia of the Toronto Maple Leafs. If anybody is a sports fan with Toronto, with the Raptors, this is an absolute must-do. The tour is only around $40. It lasts a couple of hours, and it's well worth the money. Our day 2 was far from over as we took a short walk. It's only about a block and a half from the Scotiabank Arena to the Rogers Centre, where we lined up to see the home opener for the Toronto Blue Jays. Again, we had our electronic tickets that we pre-purchased that Score Your Seat did for us, and we just scanned and went in. You'll see here that we were given a pennant. That was the giveaway at the home opener game, and there are several other games throughout the year that have giveaways like jerseys and different type of memorabilia to honor the Blue Jays. One of the coolest things about the Rogers Centre is as soon as you walk through those doors and scan your ticket, you are only about 40 steps away from the field, where you get a full 360 view of the entire field, and you walk straight into your seats if you're in the 100 section. The doors do open about 2 hours before the game, so if you get there early enough, you're able to see a bit of the warm-up. All of the concession stands are open to grab something to eat, or if you'd like, you could go into one of the Jays shops. Just be warned that it is a long lineup to buy something on game day. Here we are going to our seats. We were in the upper deck in section 521. We were in row 1 right at the rail, and for those of you who thinks those are the nosebleeds, let me tell you otherwise. It was an absolute perfect view of the entire game, and for the home opener presentation where they did a tribute to the Toronto Blue Jays coming off the World Series. Because this is the Blue Jays' 50th year, they did have 5 alumni come back and throw the first pitch here at the home opener, and then here is Gausman throwing the first pitch of the game. And of course, the Toronto Blue Jays won, which made the experience even better. On the morning of day 3, we had breakfast at the Chelsea Hotel. It's a buffet breakfast option for an extra cost. The hotel does also have an adults-only section with a pool, a lounging area, a spa, and a gym. If you have kids, there is a kids pool with water slide and lots of other kids activities at the Chelsea Hotel. We chose to explore the city. The Eaton Centre is only a 5-minute walk from the Chelsea Hotel, as well as Yonge Dundas Square. So we went over there and enjoyed some sightseeing. And if you have a later flight in the day, on day 3, you could easily take in another activity like the Hockey Hall of Fame. And that's it, guys. Thanks for following us on our 3-day trip to Toronto. If you would like to do the same, you can find us on Score Your Seat on Facebook.